let's get out.
Oh God. Whoa, whoa. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
In this video, this man is moving in the dark woods. The person filming attempts to engage him, asking how he's doing. Listen, but he receives no response.
How you doing? Oh.
Instead, the man emits chilling, bone-chilling sounds that will send shivers down your spine.
How you doing?
What was that sound for? Then, unexpectedly, the man starts crawling out of the woods, moving in an utterly bizarre manner. This sight terrifies the person behind the camera, prompting them to hastily flee from that nightmarish place. This clip shows a guy touring up in the mountains, having a great time and enjoying the beauty of nature. We often think it's all calm and peaceful, but let me tell you, that's far from the truth. Out of nowhere, a mountain lion started chasing him. He ran as fast as he could, fearing for his life. Luckily, he let out a loud roar that startled the lion and stopped it in its tracks.
Oh shit! Hey!
This will be the last time he'll be visiting the mountains. As they strolled through the mountains, two pals encountered a snake slithering by the path. One of them bravely decided to capture the moment on camera while the other hesitated. After a brief struggle, the hesitant friend devised a plan to cautiously slip past the snake. But as she broke into a sprint, the snake swiftly reacted, its intentions becoming clear.
Oh, he did come at you!
Although it failed to reach her, it succeeded in instilling a profound sense of terror. Talk about a lucky girl. The next clip takes us to a snowy courtyard where two small dogs are having a good time. As the dogs wander around, sniffing the surroundings, their instincts start tingling. Looks like they can sense something unusual nearby. Suddenly, one of the dogs catches a glimpse of a lion at the entrance, but by sheer luck, the gate is shut, providing a temporary barrier. However, the lion, cunning and calculating, retreats silently, preparing for its assault. And just like that, the partition separating the dogs from the predator is swiftly dismantled. The lion springs forward, its deadly intentions evident. Yet, just in the nick of time, the owner emerges from the house, her heart pounding, desperate to thwart the lion's sinister plan of snatching away one of her beloved pets. Our first clip shows a couple enjoying a serene hike in the wilds of British Columbia. Little did they know they were being watched. While capturing the breathtaking scenery, their eyes caught a glimpse of a mysterious being lurking on a hilltop. Hold your breath as we zoom in. A mysterious, hairy, ape-like creature with its arms swinging with an eerie grace. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen such a thing in my entire life. A group of daring friends venturing into the dark woods armed with only a camera. As they ventured deeper, taking snapshots along the way, they discovered a mind-boggling image that defies explanation. Unbeknownst to them, a pale hand clutched a tree as if some sinister force had it in its grasp. Brighten the scene and zoom in. Can you see that? A pale, bone-chilling face peered around the tree, fixating its gaze upon the unsuspecting hikers. Have you seen a moving tree before? This tree was captured shaking violently in the heart of the forest. Some claim it to be a mischievous work of Bigfoot, while others remain skeptical. Dare I ask, has any brave soul among us witnessed such a terrifying phenomenon? This horrifying footage sent shivers down my spine. It was captured in the dead of night, precisely at 2:45 a.m. on the ominous date of October 15, 2015. Unsettlingly, a surveillance camera designed to monitor the movement of gray wolves on a man's property exposed this bone-chilling image. Direct your gaze toward the tree, and you will witness the silhouette of a young girl vanishing into the distance, her back turned away from the camera. See that? A closer inspection reveals she tightly clutches a teddy bear, or perhaps a sinister stuffed creature of some kind. What dark forces compelled her presence in that desolate place? Or should we say she is nothing more than a ghostly specter haunting the depths of our fears? Take a look at this bone-chilling photo reportedly captured on a cell phone in the eerie lands of West Virginia. Only the bravest of cryptid enthusiasts dare to confront the sheer terror that lies within this captured image. Meet the dreaded Mothman. The nightmare began in the dark recesses of Point Pleasant, West Virginia back in the 1960s, when a couple's tranquility was shattered by the sight of a colossal gray creature taking flight, its blood-red eyes radiating pure evil. From that moment, the floodgates of terror burst open, as countless eyewitnesses emerged from the shadows, testifying to their bone-chilling encounters with similar horrors. A creature with eyes as lifeless as the abyss itself. Is it a winged lizard? Or perhaps a grotesque amphibian morphed into an abomination of nature? The wings stretch wide, eclipsing the very essence of light, while its ghastly appendages extended with razor-sharp talons, ready to snatch away all hope. But that's not all. Take a closer look at the wings, their intricate patterns resembling those of a butterfly, tainted by the sinister forces that govern this realm. No knowledge, no records, and no semblance of understanding can offer solace, as this enigma eludes even the most seasoned investigators. Our next footage was recorded by an unsuspecting hunter, and it shows a hand emerging from the shadows, sending shivers down your spine. This hand is far from ordinary, with its grotesque features that immediately distinguish it from anything human. Sinister creases mar its twisted fingers, while its unnaturally slender shape and razor-sharp, elongated nails inspire a sense of dread. But that's not all. Upon a closer inspection, the hand reveals another horrifying detail. Thick, coarse hairs that bristle ominously. Could this monstrous appendage belong to a colossal man? Or dare we utter the name that echoes in the darkest recesses of our fears? The dreaded Bigfoot? Take a look at this scary creature lurking in the water, slowly making its way toward the eerie woods, almost as if it wants to be seen. This hair-raising image has been circulating for a while, leaving cryptozoologists and experts puzzled. Can you unravel the mystery? Is it a disguised human, or a beast from the depths of the river? This video was posted on Facebook by a man named Douglas Winzora, who hails from Kentucky. Douglas was checking his security cameras one evening when he was utterly shocked to witness a thin, glowing creature lurking in his front yard. The creature appeared to be emaciated, with a haunting presence as it moved slowly and deliberately, its back bent and arms slightly extended, seemingly eager to pounce on its unsuspecting prey. As news of this eerie encounter spread, it didn't take long for other residents of Kentucky to take notice. They began sharing their own experiences with similar entities. Take another look at it. Have you seen something like this before? This particular clip was posted on YouTube in 2012. The chilling video captures the escapades of three curious boys who venture out into the night, searching for something. Suddenly, they spot it, and their reactions turn from curiosity to sheer horror.
God. Whoa, whoa. Zoom in on that.
Their fear is palpable, leaving us wondering if they were able to escape the clutches of the Slender Man, or if they fell victim to its terrifying grasp. We stumbled upon several screenshots from a mysterious clip that we couldn't locate. In these images, there's a nun dressed in white, engaging in an unusual activity with skeletons within a graveyard. What could have possibly driven her to such macabre actions? Perhaps she's a fearless ghost hunter embarking on a daring expedition. What do you think? I think there's another world somewhere filled with mysterious and unimaginable creatures that visit our world sometimes to say hi. Watch this clip. A brave soul set out to film a raging wildfire that was consuming the forest, but what he discovered in the footage was beyond imagination. Amidst the relentless blaze, an enormous and indestructible being emerged, unaffected by the searing flames. It moved with lightning speed through the inferno, sending shivers down the man's spine. Watch the video again if you missed it. Sadly, as he kept filming, the creature disappeared without a trace, leaving him in a state of sheer terror, desperately longing for answers about its unfathomable existence. Take a look at the frightening experience that awaits those who dare to visit the Cebu City Zoo in the Philippines. It is called That Snake Massage. Yes, you heard it right. Picture this unsettling scene. a gargantuan 550-pound serpentine creature devoid of any warmth gliding across the human body. It might seem like something out of a nightmare, but believe it or not, people actually find it relaxing. For approximately 15 minutes, the snakes perform their unholy task, leaving behind a trail of dread and unease. Picture this. You set up a camera one snowy night, hoping to capture some thrilling moments. But this is what your camera captures. A hunchbacked silhouette with eyes that seem to glow ominously. It moves swiftly to the left, its shadowy form blending into the ground. And just like that, it vanishes into thin air, leaving no trace behind. Was it a genuine recording of a midnight sprinter, or merely a cleverly staged deception? What are your thoughts on this spine-tingling encounter? Some time ago, this video emerged, causing jaws to drop and hearts to race. Eyes were glued to the screen as we tried to decipher the enigma before us. Emerging from the darkness was a figure so peculiar, it defied easy categorization. With legs bent like a contortionist and a face concealed beneath the most peculiar mask, this creature moved with a disturbing silence. It wasn't long before the speculations began to surface. Some dismissed it as a mere publicity stunt, an attempt to capture our attention. Where did this figure come from? And why was it wandering on its knees? You can help me answer that. The backstory for this clip is kind of long, but I'll try to make it short. So, a couple of adventurous friends decided to take a moonlit stroll through a deep, dark forest. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a sight stops them dead in their tracks. Right there, in the middle of the path, stands a mysterious figure dressed all in white. You can see that, right? Now, the brave boys decide to strike up a conversation with the stranger. "Ryan, is that you?" they ask, desperately hoping to find their lost friend. The enigmatic stranger responds, but one of them says, "Prove it." Listen to them.
Ryan?
Is that you?
Is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Prove it?
Prove it?
Yeah, prove it.
All of a sudden, things take another turn. Like a ghostly magician, the creature vanishes back into the shadows, leaving the explorers dumbfounded. One of them chases the figure, but that doesn't give them the answer to the question in their mind. What was that? Still on a group of friends, this clip shows another group of friends, deep in a creepy forest, huddled around a crackling bonfire. They're having a blast on their camping trip, unaware that a surprise is lurking just around the corner. Amidst the laughter, they realize one of their buddies has vanished into thin air. Concerned yet curious, they nervously venture into the darkness, their fear growing with each step. Suddenly, their hearts race as they stumble upon a horrifying scene. There lies their missing friend, lifeless on the ground. Their gasps of shock are immediately interrupted by a creature of nightmares bursting out from behind the bushes. This unearthly being is a freakish hybrid, a twisted crab-like creature with grotesquely fused limbs on a human body. Sadly, the footage abruptly cuts off, leaving their fate unknown. This creepy cam footage went viral, capturing a mysterious figure hovering in the woods. The video begins innocently enough, but then the real weirdness unfolds. From the left side, a creature enters the frame, crawling with all its might. This unusual being moves through the woods like a massive, hulking animal. Yet its unsettling pauses and curious glances defy any resemblance to anything that has been seen before. The footage isn't close enough, so it's difficult to pinpoint the creature's true nature, even though some people think it is the legendary rake. This clip shows the depths of Manitoba's Narcissus snake dens. No, this is not a scene from a horror movie. Would you love to visit this place? Make sure to go with an extra heart. This video was taken in a remote village in India after a farmer, drawn by some unusual noises echoing from the nearby forested hills, step by step the farmer crept closer to the origin of the haunting sounds. Amidst the darkness, his flashlight illuminated a shocking sight. A skeletal monster perched atop a towering tree. Its posture and gaping maw hinted at the farmer's narrow escape. This ghostly entity, poised to strike, would have descended upon him if not for his timely discovery. In a turn of events, a group of friends on their way back from a camping trip in West Virginia stumbled upon a truly unnerving sight. As they traversed the darkened path, their eyes fell upon a peculiar figure. It possessed the shape of a human, yet its arms appeared entangled in a white cloth or rope. With hearts pounding, the friends hastily tried to capture a better glimpse, but alas, the distance thwarted their efforts. From what little they managed to see, it was undeniably a sight that would send shivers down your spine. What do you think it is?